I think I've finally decided to stop assuming I know where the good parts are going to be.
Es perfecto.
Because it's rarely where you think it is. And this day showed me that more than anything.
How are you? ¿Cómo estás? How are you? How are you? Bien.
Venga, va a tocar.
¿Sí?
The riskiest thing you can do when travelling is place too much importance on a particular day, place, point in time. Today, I went to the Sacred Valley, which at some point stopped being a place to me, and it became something I was working towards. Everything before it sort of rearranged itself to feel like it was leading here. And getting closer, I thought I'd feel something different. But mostly, it just felt like sitting on another bus, going through the motions, hearing stories about a place. And hopping on a bus, moving to another, never really feeling like I'm in it, but a witness to it. This another person of thousands that just comes.
Oh, I love it, bro. Oh my God.
Comes and sees, leaves again.
This is so warm. I love it.
The valley changes its mind every few minutes. You move through these little pockets of completely different climates. One turn it's dry and dusty, and suddenly it's green again. We stopped in Chinchero. They show you how everything's made from scratch. Plants turn into colour, into soap. Everything's slow and deliberate. It's strange how much care goes into things when no one's rushing. I think the biggest thing South America's taught me is that where I come from, we've made everything faster, but not necessarily better.
And you guys are coordinated again.
Yeah, again.
Yeah. Again, I love
Again,
it.
the universe.
Met them in Mancora, they were in the room next to me. And then also see them again in Wakachina. And now of all places here. Okay, ignore my heavy breathing.
Moray was one of those places that don't really make sense until you're standing in it.
Like, I find this crazy that they just this is when they were testing wait, I need a guide actually to tell me.
They were experimenting with crops. These huge circular terraces, different temperatures, different levels.
My dear friends, in front of you, our largest agricultural, experimental agricultural section, friends. Thanks to this ingenious method, Incas were able to adapt and acclimatize different kinds of crops, mostly potatoes, corn, quinoa, kiwicha. Thanks to this ingenious method, Incas got new varieties. When Incas found this area, they found natural depressions. they never excavate here. They took advantage of the previous holes and they started to build these circular terraces. Peru nowadays has 53 varieties of corn, most of them from here, on this moray. Some pre-Inca society started with this production of salt.
And then, Maras, all these salt pools carved into the mountain. I kept thinking about how long everything's been here for. How much has existed without needing to be seen.
So these are 1,000 years old.
Wow. The water was flowing before of that time.
To take a bath in the salt though, like it was like it would be so nice. The enormity is really hard to capture in photo, but wait, there's more.
And how quickly we move through it.
Hi guys! It's amazing! Okay, we need to find our guide so I can learn more about how to... Ah, we meet again. Oh, I don't know my tour group is the worst. Always. The guy's wearing a purple jacket. Maybe they're back at the bus. I don't know.
¿Cuántas variedades de maíz tenemos? Chulpi. This is the best company for ceviche. So please try to take some of this snack. That va a evaporarse, lo que es agua, y se va a quedar.
I like that one. Oh, that's my favorite. I'll try the chocolate.
Yes.
We have.
Quinoa and salty.
Anyway, this is, I think, the agua one. Quinoa. The salt chocolate, I think that'll be my favorite. Yum. I'm buying the salt chocolate. I love a buffet. I love being able to try everything. Let's try. Gracias. So many flavors. Save. Do you like seafood? Ceviche. Oh my god, the pico de gallo is spicy, but nice. I wasn't expecting the buffet to be like this good. The salad is so good. Okay, here that goes. I don't know about that. I need something to wash it down with. What on earth? It doesn't really look or smell appetizing. When I was at the hostel, they were saying to me like, they were trying to get me to do the tour through them, because I was like asking about it. But it was like, I think it was 170 soles, and they're like, yeah, because it's VIP and this, and I was like, the one I'm going to do is like 90 soles, like what's the difference? They're like, well, the other company is like, the guides don't speak English, like they're really rushed. You don't really get value for money. Like they were just really ragging out on it. Let's get some tea to wash this all down. Let's check it out. Oh. And I was just thinking maybe she's saying that because like they're getting paid. Do you mind if I try the chicha morada?
Yeah, sure.
Oh yum.
Good, right?
I feel like we should have had the 35-minute bus ride after lunch.
Yes.
So in Australia we have like jelly slice, which is really similar to this except it has a biscuit base at the bottom. No, it's not similar. It just looks similar. Anyway, this is going to be better, the mousse cake. Yeah, you can't go wrong. The strudel. That's my favourite. I want to get another one of these. And she was saying, well, this one's more because you get buffet lunch. I was like, oh, well, this one gets buffet lunch. And she kept going through all the things, and I was like,
Maybe she had some commission.
probably. Yeah, I feel like sometimes buffets gross me out, but this was like a nice buffet.
just appear suddenly from nowhere, like Wonderwoman.
That's what they all say.
Ah, okay,
Nah, joking.
Wow.
By the time we got to the station,
Uh-huh.
the day had already done what I thought it was meant to do.
I'm so full still from the food. So now the tour is over and we are walking to the station to go to the train to Aguas Calientes. I didn't realize how beautiful this town was. It's so nice. Look at all this stuff.
I was just left with an inconvenience.
Other option is to stay here the night.
A train that I didn't book,
Have you
so
booked?
I had to wait another
Have you
hour.
booked accommodation?
Everyone left and I felt like a little bit silly that I was the only one who didn't book in advance. I didn't want to wait in the terminal because otherwise someone would see I had my guitar, which is way over the size restrictions to hop on the train. So I found a plastic stool and I sat, almost grabbing up my phone. Turned the afternoon into something to scroll through instead of sit in. Then these 3 kids came over, smiling at me, curious about my guitar bag. So I pulled it out.
See? ¿Los quieres? How are you?
Within minutes, there was a whole crowd. Kids, parents, grandparents. Everyone's so present. Some started filming, others were quietly mouthing the words.
Mi familia in Australia.
Then everyone wanted selfies.
¿Cómo te llamas? Todos. Well, gracias.
Their parents were smiling behind them, making sure each kid got a photo with me.
Hey, ¿cómo te llamas? ¿Sí? Sí, sí, por supuesto. Ya. Christian, it's Christian. Hola, Christian.
It was chaotic and pure and perfect. I captured it all on my GoPro. Then one of the girls asked if I've written any songs myself.
Okay.
So I played them October.
Esta canción is October. So in Spanish, October.
I pulled the lyrics up.
It's my song, yeah. Well, we used to be. Yeah, this is it. I'll play it. Listen to it. I'll play it.
By the end of the song, they were already singing the chorus as if they knew it. And when I showed them my Spotify, they lost it, yelling, "Es tú, es tú." I told them, when I'm famous, you'll be able to say you met me in Peru. We all cracked up.
Hombre es. And they're letting October. Mi primero fans. Muy tímido. Sí. Oh, good. Wow.
I walked away from that moment completely changed. Sometimes the delays end up being divine timing. The missed trains, the plans that don't line up.
Okay. I don't know what one I'm on, let's see.
And it also reminded me why I'm learning Spanish so seriously. The better I get, the deeper I can connect. And it made me realize how important it is to make my music more accessible, to add subtitles, to translate my lyrics, so that people who don't speak my language can still understand what I'm trying to say.
Everything about this day has been perfect. Who would have thought? As soon as I leave Cusco, I'm in train A, seat 1.
And I'm just still baffled that something that started from frustration turned into one of my favourite travel memories, just because I had to wait. And I think I've decided to stop assuming I know where the good parts are, because they're rarely where you think they are. Now, I hopped on the train.
I don't know, that was so beautiful.
I played with new friends that I met
Luckies.
from different parts of the world.
This place is beautiful.
I arrived in Aguas Calientes.
It's 350 meters to my hostel. I'm guessing it's this way. Oh my god, I'm so excited to explore this place tomorrow. I thought this place was tiny, but it's huge.
Captivating place. It's wrapped in mountains and valleys. I made my way to my hostel.
Everyone's losing their marbles, not me. What's all happening?
Where are you from?
Gracias, Australia.
Oh, welcome.
Hey.
Today Machu Picchu, tomorrow.
No seguro. Not long. Hello, buenas. Yeah. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. My good luck's run out. Finally got a top bunk.
Long trip?
No. Been a good day. Did the Sacred Valley tour thing and then.
Wait, you did the Sacred Valley and then the train.
Yeah.
That's a fucking long day.
Well, it depends how you look at it.
You guys get your tickets here or now?
No. But when did you guys get here?
Today.
An hour ago.
I got a meal,
Show me the way.
had another jam,
People in the corner. I think I heard them say.
musicians on the street, people in my restaurant, and there's so much that I've built up around tomorrow, around going to Machu Picchu, this wonder of the world, this place that I've been looking forward to ever since I ever wanted to travel. And it's one of those places that when you think of South America, that's just what's in your mind. That's just what you picture. So will it live up to my expectations?
I went to the office, they had 2 available for tomorrow. So I'm going to flip a coin on it. Heads is the route 2 and tails is route 3. Alright, mountain route. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Will it live up?
Costs $100 Australian for admission.
Will it be one of the good parts? I'm assuming. Or will there be a random pocket of my day tomorrow that is better than anything else? I guess we'll have to find out.
Do route 3, do it in the morning, then get going and keep moving. Do Rainbow Mountain, then come back, and then Friday hop on the Peru hop and get out of Cusco and head to the next town, wherever that may be, and start making the way to Bolivia. That's the plan.
Yo.